Have you ever had a day that started normally until your mother-in-law suddenly appeared at the door? That's how it was for me too. What was supposed to happen happened. A simple trip for apples turned into a tense meeting that revealed a secret no one expected. Do you want to find out how it all ended? Then watch until the end. My wife and I are together, and we have a little son. We are both 30 years old, and our life is generally calm. Of course, sometimes things happen like they do for everyone else, but months ago, something unexpected turned our world upside down. I woke up late after my friend's wedding. The party was good and noisy, and I had a severe headache. I felt a little heavy, so I lay down, enjoying the silence in the house. When I got up, I went to the kitchen and saw a note on the table. I went with Daniel to Katia. We'll come back. Luckily, there was still some beer left in the fridge from the evening before, as my wife's sister had more than enough. Since she was over 100 kilometers away, I knew I had time. I opened a bottle, took a sip, and felt the tension ease a little. I decided to take a shower, and afterward, I felt much more refreshed. However, when I came out of the bathroom, I suddenly ran into my mother-in-law, Tamara Sergeevna. Her presence bothered me a little. I was caught off guard. Tamara Sergeevna, how did this happen? I asked, embarrassed by her sudden appearance. She answered a bit confusedly, but isn't Dasha? I didn't write to you. I came for apples. I noticed that her gaze avoided mine and seemed somewhat lost. Oh, I didn't even pick up my phone today, I said, taking it in my hands and answering calmly. I returned to the bathroom, trying to calm down. Tamara Sergeevna is 47 years old and has been working as an accountant for many years, always in a female team. She looks younger than her age, with average height, brown hair, and eyes that attract attention and convey something mysterious, as if hiding secrets. Her husband, the father of my wife, has been serving a sentence for financial fraud for 3 years. Although she tries not to show her pain, it's obvious that it's hard for her, and we try to support her, sometimes with money and sometimes with parcels for her husband. When I came out of the bathroom, Tamara had already changed her clothes and was ready to go out into the garden. The heat outside was unbearable, reminding me of the aftermath of the previous night. I suggested that she take a break and set up a collection for apples in the evening, saying that I would help later. No, don't wait! She quickly waved it off and hurried to the door. I didn't insist. I simply settled down on the sofa and turned on the TV. However, one thought kept bothering me, the strange, piercing, and disturbing look she had given me before going outside. After some time, I heard her voice from the window. Maxim, can you help with the shower? I can't figure out how to turn it on. Not yet fully recovered from yesterday, I reluctantly got up and headed to the bathroom. I turned on the water, lit a cigarette, and went outside. Passing by the bathroom window, I noticed her silhouette through the frosted glass. I stood there, not knowing why, and the cigarette burned down to the filter before I returned to the sofa and turned the TV back on. A few minutes later, she came out of the bathroom still in the same robe. Smiling slightly, she said, Well, what? Maxim, did you like it? I incoherently asked, What exactly? She answered with a piercing look, and I froze, muttering in confusion, It's not what you think, feeling my face flush with embarrassment. Oh, you brave son-in-law, she said, looking at me intently. Then she added, You know, Maxim, I like that sometimes I feel lonely. At least those words brought a little warmth, and they took me by surprise. Was she being serious? I was still in shock. Tamara Sergeevna, I began, trying to collect my thoughts. I'm ready to help with anything, but... She came closer, and her gaze became softer. There was a strange feeling between us, a tension. Our eyes met, and it seemed like something changed in that moment. We were close, and events began to unfold with incredible speed. Everything happened so fast that I didn't even have time to realize what had occurred between us.